As they were attacking, he sat by and watched for 3 hours while he hoped his little plan would work. It wasn't until he realized it failed that he actually stopped them.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of pissed off Americans.
And why were those Americans pissed off?
Because they didn't win. See, you haven't fully digested the situation you're in, young man.
Oh, yeah, well, please help me digest, sir.
What happens next if Kamala wins is a lot of those people are now desperate.
Okay.
And you have to understand a word called OPSEC. And you're putting a target on your head because
So I'm going to stop you right there. So let me get this straight. Your argument is that I should vote for Trump under threat of violence?
Yes.
And what?
Hello.
I got you.
Hello.
Well, hello there. Is that your real voice, or are you doing a thing? All right. Sounds like you're doing a thing.
Miss me.
Should be a fun conversation.
Efforts to reimagine economic systems that actually address global
So,
challenges.
Donald Trump sucks. You're here to change my mind, or you just here to do funny voices?
I'm looking forward to getting started.
Well, the question I have for you,
Yeah?
sir,
How does this nigga catch me through the fucking door?
is your mind able to be changed?
I wouldn't have posted this if it wasn't.
Bro,
I
I was
would
on
have.
the other side of the wall.
Okay. Well, give me the three things that you think Trump sucks. Why do you think Trump sucks?
Oh, I can only pick 3?
Well, I don't want to. I mean, we could drag it on, but then that wouldn't be a conversation. So
Well,
we can start with 3.
I mean, I guess I could
What
start
the
with the number
fuck,
1 reason being
bro?
that he's,
I see my
anti-democratic,
teammate up there.
anti-American shithead who tried to
That.
overthrow our government.
Alright,
so.
trick shots.
I,
then
personally, I
two
think that should make him an enemy of the state, but the Supreme Court decided to make him immune for some reason.
Okay. What did he personally do to overthrow the government?
Did we not see the same news? The man incited an insurrection.
Mm-hmm. And what did he say?
What did he say? Oh God! Let's see. There's a list. You got to fight like hell, or you're not going to have a country anymore. All of the rhetoric leading up to it, and then as they were attacking, he sat by and watched for 3 hours while he hoped his little plan would work. It wasn't until he realized it failed that he actually stopped them.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of pissed off Americans.
And why were those Americans pissed off?
Because they didn't win.
Yeah, that's not an excuse to overthrow the government. Being a sore loser isn't an excuse to try to overthrow democracy.
The government or democracy wasn't overthrown. The right.
Yeah, you understand. Wait. You understand. Attempted murder is still a crime. Like, you can't go to court and be like, yeah, well, nobody was murdered. I failed at the murder attempt, so I'm good, right? That's not how that works.
You wouldn't be a murderer. Attempted murder and murder is not the same thing.
Right. I didn't say he had a successful insurrection. I said he incited one. The attempt is still there. Like, that's
the people that were on the other side.
What was that?
So Donald Trump was not the person that you're mad at. Donald Trump.
No, he is definitely the person that I'm mad at.
Okay.
Why would I not be mad at him?
Well, because he wasn't the one that went into the Capitol building.
You don't have to physically go in to incite the riot, like to incite the insurrection. Like, you know that, right? Like, okay, Charles Manson.
The people of the country have every right to do what they did.
No. No,
Yes, they
no,
do.
no, you don't.
It's called a
No, you
civil
don't.
war. Yes, you don't know American history if this is your position.
I know American history. You don't have
Well,
a
then
right to a
you know
civil
that
war. That's why
then you
a
know that
war. You're going
then you know
against
it's
the
war.
thing that
We
you're
are in
supposed to have a right for.
war. You see, you haven't fully digested the situation you're in, young
Oh
man.
yeah. Well, please help me digest, sir.
I will. The goal here isn't to change your mind about Trump,
Oh no,
because
it is.
regardless, well, no, because it doesn't matter. Because here's why:
Oh, okay.
Donald Trump. This is the last 4 years that you'll deal with Donald Trump. His era is ending,
Okay.
right? So the reality is that you are in a war, and whether you fully can accept that, your kind is
My
losing.
kind. My
Yeah.
kind. What is my kind?
The opposite of Trump,
Which is?
which is
What are you referring to? Give it a name.
the opposite.
Which is what?
Labels aren't intended. See, there's a 90 million or 100 million person support of Trump. And it's a very large amount of people from all different races, sexes, and backgrounds.
Not really
A
seeing
lot
the
of
point
people.
here.
Well, my point is that what happens next if Kamala wins is a lot of those people are now desperate.
Okay.
And you have to understand a word called OPSEC. And you're putting a target on your head because
So I'm
you're
gonna stop you right there. So let me get this straight. Your argument is that I should vote for Trump under threat of violence?
yes, that is my argument.
Okay.
And if you don't like that, then you hope Trump wins.
Is that
Not
is
you
that
personally.
is that is that really okay?
not
Lay
personal.
it
This
lay
is not
it
a
lay it
threat.
lay it out for me.
I just did. This is not
Exactly. No,
personal
no, no, no,
threat.
no, 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 no. Let's
Okay.
let's walk through the scenario here. Kamala
Mm-hmm.
wins, then what happens? Spell it out. Tell me how this goes down.
Well, if Kamala Harris wins, right, the Trump movement doesn't end.
Okay, so what happens next?
There's too many powerful people that support Trump. You have a lot of people that are on Trump's side that is like Elon Musk came out and said he's fucked if Trump loses. He's fucked. Like
Fucked how?
everything. Well, I mean, that's his words. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah, I
others.
mean, I don't.
Maybe he has
understand how.
private matters with the government. With who knows? But
Maybe he bet a bunch of money on Trump winning, and if he loses, he just loses all his money. Like I mean,
No,
I'm fucked if he loses could mean a lot of things.
Well, I think that statement's pretty weird because I don't think Elon Musk is betting when he's the richest man in the world on Trump, like a physical bet, like a monetary bet. No.
Yeah, why not? I mean, you've got money to burn. I mean, he threw money.
No,
he flushed
because
money
he
down the
doesn't do
toilet for
that.
Twitter.
It's right. No,
What are
no.
you talking
dude.
about? He has lost billions upon billions on Twitter and is still losing money on it. But he wanted to burn that money so he could have a platform to, like,
Yeah, well, I mean, you're
sprout all
buying
this
something.
bullshit.
Not everything has to be for profit. It's called a non-profit organization.
Yeah, Twitter's not a non-profit.
It's also
not
not
sure
a
how
public.
that's relevant.
It's not a public company either.
Not anymore.
Right. So he doesn't have any responsibility to shareholders.
I'm not saying he has responsibility to shareholders. I'm saying
So it's a private business, dude.
Right.
He can do what he
a
wants.
private business he's losing a lot of money on.
He doesn't care.
The whole point I was making is he doesn't care about his money, so why wouldn't he burn a bunch of it on a bet?
But why? There's no fun in that.
Maybe he has a
don't-
gambling addiction. You don't know if he enjoys gambling or not. Are you friends with Elon Musk?
You're
Are
pretty.
you guys boys? Do you go have coffee together?
Naked.
Like what?
You ever heard of a straw man argument? That's what you're doing. So
You-
the end of
You have
Hold on.
danced around
We're not
my
even.
question.
We're not even done yet. Relax.
Okay.
I was just
walk
using
it-
Elon
I
as
was-
an
I was-
example.
I was asking for a step by step. Kamala wins, then what? Then what? Elon's fucked. Like I don't understand where the violence.
No,
comes in.
I
Like,
think
I'm
that
getting you
I
to
think
spell that out
Democrats
for me.
I think Democratic city politicians are now going to have serious attempts on their lives.
Okay, so
Seriously. And I'm not here to, it will not be me. I am not a violent person. But yeah, I definitely think there is a large amount of people that are not going to live in the world that Kamala wants us to live in, and things are going to start getting a little more what you would say tactical.
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 Yeah, I'm gonna need you to define tactical for me.
Well, you can Google it,
Oh no, I'm a dummy. I want to know what you mean by it.
sir,
Let's
sir,
just
sir.
tactical
I'm not.
how.
This is not.
Let's-
I'm not. You're not in a class. I'm not teaching a
Okay,
class.
okay. I know what
So
the
you-
definition of the word tactical means. I want to know
Yeah.
what you mean by that.
I
Tactical
mean what the
how?
word-
What's going to happen?
I don't. I just told you. I think that there's going to be a lot of Democrats and public figures that
Just
start having to
saying-
worry.
Yeah. But just saying it's going to get tactical, that implies a lot more. I want to know what you're implying here. Like the military doesn't give an order, all right, guys, it's time to be tactical. And then everybody just knows what he means. No, there's a plan. What's the fucking plan? What does that mean?
I mean, I don't know.
I mean,
I'm
you
not
said
gonna
it
argue.
as if you knew something. I mean, so you're just guessing?
Yeah, this is a hypothetical conversation.
Okay, well, hypothetically speaking, what do you think? What do you think the plan is? Other than Democratic leaders may have attempts on their lives, what else? Like, okay, so you're walking me through it. Kamala wins, and then they go
Also-
after some Democratic leaders,
Also,
and then what?
attorneys that represent pedophiles.
Attorneys
lawyer-
that represent pedophiles.
So when you have a pedophilia case, all attorneys'
why-
names are public.
Cool.
You
Why
would
are-
listen, sir. If you'd like for me to talk, you're becoming very impolite.
You're
being impolite.
I'm trying to figure out why the fuck we're talking about pedophiles now.
You didn't listen to the word before pedophiles.
Attorneys, yeah. Why are we talking about attorneys that represent pedophiles? I'm not sure what that has to do with anything here. Thought we were talking about Kamala winning and people being mad at Kamala's world. Is she pro pedophile? Like, what do pedophile attorneys have to do with anything?
Kamala Harris is a representation of a system. She's not the system. We don't live in a communism.
Yeah. What does it have to do with pedophile attorneys?
We're not going to live in the world that supports pedophilia.
What world supports pedophilia?
Okay, this is nonsense.
What? Yeah, you are speaking nonsense. What?
No.
What
You
world
obviously
supports
don't.
pedophilia?
You don't look at public records. You don't know about pedophilia cases.
Oh, I guess you should go ahead and fill me in then. What world
Well, you don't.
supports
You're just
pedophilia?
listen. I say a word. Listen to me. I say something, which is usually the fourth or fifth word. You take one word and then you take it out of the sentence and then ask me a question about it.
No, I took more than one word.
No.
Attorneys
Your
are pedophiles. I get
conversational
what you're
skills
saying.
are. You don't have good conversational skills.
You're not saying anything. You're
I'm giving you a
jumping from one
tactical.
thing to
I'm
another.
telling you.
Tell me.
I'm telling you.
You said I don't. No one wants to live in a world that
you go
supports
first.
pedophiles. What world is that? Because that's not the one we live in now, and it's not going to be the
It
one
is.
that you
It
live
is.
in with.
It's called Pizzagate.
It's
called the
Pizzagate's
Hunter
not a
Biden.
thing. What
Yes,
do you
it
mean,
is.
Hunter Biden? He's not a
All right.
pedophile.
Have a good night, dude.
what are
I'm
you
not
even
doing
talking
this.
about?
You need a Valium. You're crazy. Bye bye.
Oh no, you are down the QAnon rabbit hole, dude. You are crazy. Pizzagate, Hunter Biden, you're just throwing out like QAnon talking point buzzwords. Fucking idiot. Holy shit. The hell was that?